conflict zones and fronts opening up around the world. The situation is extremely volatile, and all of these things are tied into each other. So Russia is an ally of Iran. Iran is backing the Houthis. They're also backing Hezbollah, who've also come out and condemned this action.
Yeah.
So what we're seeing here, I think, is a military and geopolitical realignment in action, and it needs to be managed strategically and carefully and prudently.
But it's very
and we need to
simple.
make sure that our money is, the way that our money is being spent is effective, and that we're very clear about, what our purposes are in how we use them.
It's very clear why we're continuing to arm and support Ukraine. I'm not a fan of Rishi Sunak, but I think he's right on this. We don't want the monstrous regime of the Kremlin marching its boots over Europe.
Right, but how long does that go on for? Is it a bottomless pit of British taxpayer money? When does it end?
Because he's given a certain amount so far, and I think we will continue to contribute. But this sort of backlash against Western support for a democracy against a tyranny in the form of Putin, I think is madness and populist. I think it's nonsense.
Matthew, I argue it's not.
We have to defend freedom in Europe, and if we give in to bullies like Putin, or if we give in to bullies like the Houthis, our interests in the end get degraded.
I think it's a bit unfair to say it's a backlash when ordinary Brits who are struggling to even afford their own cost of living, when they raise a slight concern about when this aid to Ukraine is going to end. I've just said again, is it a bottomless pit? It's unfair to just say it's a backlash, be quiet, don't ask the question.
I haven't said be quiet, I said it's not.
Well, I mean, that's essentially what you're saying.
What you're saying is we should give in to bullies in the Kremlin.
I'm asking, how long does it go on for? When does this end?
Well, until Russian forces withdraw from European soil. That's where they are. They've done unspeakable, appalling things in Europe. They've kidnapped Ukrainian children. Now let me finish. They've taken Ukrainian forces prisoners of war and then forced them back onto the front to fight Ukrainians. Kremlin is an absolutely horrific person who's doing terrible things. And if we give in to that sort of bully, if we'd given in to Hitler, then as you said earlier, we would be speaking German. We have to be absolutely resolute in defending Ukrainian democracy against Russian tyranny.
Okay, Matthew, Emma, thank you very much indeed. You'll have a view on that. Do let us know what it is. gbnews@gbnews.com.